Welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode we managed to complete the next levels of the not the science nexus, but the where is it? Here it is. The matter decompressor. The science nexus has been done for a long time. And we also are nearing the completion of the interstellar assembly. And we gained the Hell's Maw, which is the L gate. And that I am very pleased with our acquisition of, even though it cost us a fortune in terms of influence. But that's not a problem when we're gaining this much of it. We also spent a fortune of energy credits on buying alloys for the megastructures, which is why we are trying to ramp up our production of alloys. What is in here? The Enigmatic Fortress. Okay, we're gaining so much minerals now that that matter decompressor really helps. How much? 49k? The AI actually built a fleet that is 49k strong. Well, they have my technology, so I guess that's why.
Research concluded.
Very good. Cell revitalization, leader lifespan plus 5 years. Regimens of periodic cell revitalization treatments keep the leader class spry and active beyond traditionally expected lifespans. Of course we take better care of our leaders in our society. Proclamation broadcasts 4. Edict duration plus 10%. I think I want this Federation fleet to jump to Sweden. And then I wanted to move to there, because it's going to be a very long way to go around to get there. But I think we want to attack the Enigmatic Fortress.
Is the key to the universe.
We completed the research of Shield Harmonics 4. Basic mechanics of ship shields are complex, but they can be adjusted and improved in a multitude of ways. I feel that we've read that a few times now. 5% more shield hit points. Let's get the L-gate activation. And since we have a lot of influence, let's go have a look at the planets of this guy. Okay, that one is crap. 57. That one is not crap. We already have a branch office here. Very good. 77. Do we have a branch office here? Yes, we do. I'm pretty sure we have a branch office on their capital, but I don't think we have one here. Establish branch office. Cost us 1575, which is fine. And let's just build Temple of Prosperity. Do they have any other in this system? Nope. How about here? This one is already inhabited. Legit. Establish. Yep, we'll pay that. Build a temple. Foyer-G. Establish. Yes. No, we have to wait until we can do anything here, but we have the branch office there anyways. Syrian. Yeah, sure. Can't do much with it currently. Bruruk. No, that's too small. The more branch offices we have and the more of those churches we have, the better it is for influencing their ethics. I don't think we want to spend more influence currently. We also want Quadrotus to jump there. The jump engines aren't done yet. 100 days left. We probably need an admiral on this fleet. I think we'll go with Sleep Dragon Man, because gale speed is a decent ability. $20-something days. Oh, we have a severe lack of jobs here. Let's upgrade to System Capital Complex. This system is a bit more of a problem. It's a regular worker that is unemployed. I think we'll just resettle you, to be honest. Yep. It doesn't solve the problem as per usual. But temporarily it does. This planet, here we can just upgrade these administrative offices. Federation Association ended. Okay. We need a couple of city districts here as well. And we also need to build something on the left transept of the Kraken. Probably a temple, and upgrade the ship shelter to a planetary capital. Interdimensional trade increases. The mirror dimension star cult of the Tentacle reports that their economy is booming. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade as well as recent victories over the warp beasts. Excellent. These guys should be ready to jump. Ah, we have terraformed the planet. Where is this? I am dubious about this, but yeah, sure, let's do it. I need to look at my name list here. And this is the final name I have on the list, so we have to get more names if I want more planets. Shrine of Bentheladone. And we have this ocean world here that we're going to colonize. And it's going to be the Shrine of Bentheladone. I'm not going to colonize this other planet here. It's a size 8, so not happening. The modifiers here, that's good. I hope, yep, that is part of that. Aha! The Interstellar Assembly is now fully operational and plays host to a number of embassies from the galaxy's major powers, be they political or corporate. Our diplomats are having a hard time keeping up with the steady flow of information on national interests and political embarrassments we are extracting from the station. At least our guests seem largely disinterested in our surveillance, as long as we provide the ideal environs for them to strong-arm their competitors.
Research
Excellent.
concluded.
And opening the L cluster. Our scientists are now confident that our knowledge of the L gates and the technology behind them is sufficient to abort their maintenance cycle. If the attempt is successful, the L gate in the Hell's Maw system should allow immediate access to the distant L cluster. As the maintenance cycle ends, any additional L gates in the galaxy will likely also become operational within a matter of years as their self-correcting software readjusts. Still, this will give us a significant head start to explore the cluster without interference.
Situation log has been updated.
Very good. We're not going to do that just yet, though. The L-gates defy our current understanding of subspace mechanics. This must be remedied before they can be opened for travel. Let's get the Shield Harmonics 5. Need to wait for that penalty to go away. Gonna take a couple of months. What are these ships consisting of? Okay. Fountain of Youth. Okay. The board of the Science Nexus are thrilled to announce that they have been given a unique opportunity to recruit a widely acclaimed researcher, Dr. Shakshor. A prominent name, yes, I would say that is a prominent name, within the field of life extension. He and his staff were in the final stages of developing a serum that has shown good promise of prolonging life when they ran out of funds. Hiring Dr. Shakshor, however, means we will not have the resources to continue our current research into organic engineering, led by Dr. Groik. She is attempting to streamline engineering research with the use of an organic supercomputer. Well, let's recruit Dr. Shakshor. I don't think we have any Dr.
Construction
Groiks,
completed.
Okay, so that one has been upgraded. Let's just continue the upgrade. And we have to build something here. Obviously, that will be civilian industries. Going to run into issues with the jobs here. I think we have to upgrade one of them as well.
Construction completed.
This starbase is complete, so let's just build solar what? There we go, and upgrade to a citadel. Suspicious minds. Dr. Shakshor and his team demonstrated the results from their research earlier this week. The serum, when applied to the skin, causes unprecedented cell regeneration, supposedly thanks to the miracle ingredient Essence of Abelo, named after its mysterious origin. Sadly, there have been complaints from a few individuals regarding the additional funding Shakshor received. Dr. Groik has even gone so far as to accuse Shakshor of being a fraud. Now she requests permission as well as an additional budget of 500 credits to launch a secret investigation. If Shakshor finds out, he might take offense and leave. Okay, investigate to be on the safe side.
We are being hailed.
No, I don't think we want to have an migration treaty with you guys, sorry. It'll cause issues within the Federation. Even though you are my subjects, you still have your own autonomy within the... Ah! Resolution has failed. Speaking of resolutions, emergency measure on that one. Okay, well, fine with me. Okay, so we need more jobs on the cathedral. I have a slight suspicion that everyone... Can slaves work in this stratum? No, it wouldn't appear they can. Well, we can always upgrade the commercial zones. Can we stop the cannot stop the slave growth. This forge world... Let's build more alloy foundries here. Okay, now this should be interesting. Let's move in.
Engaging hostile station.
Uh-huh. But first of all, Essence of Islij. Dr. Groik's investigation into Shakshor's research has yielded some interesting results. Not only has Dr. Shakshor greatly exaggerated the effects of the serum, he has neglected to mention that they are only temporary. The side effects, however, when overused, can be quite permanent. The essence itself has been extracted from a gland found in a species native to the Islij system, none other than the Slugatish of the Slugatish Corporation. Shakshor has held several Slugatish in cryostasis for months to secure the necessary supply of essence. It is likely that our diplomatic ties with their empire would suffer if they were to discover the truth. Terminate the project and apprehend Zakshor. No one can know. Ancient structure. We have detected some kind of utterly massive space installation drifting quietly at the edge of the Imquienvermer system. Although preliminary scans show it to be very old, the structure has an intense power signature. Several smaller structures can be seen floating near the main installation, and all of them appear to be heavily armed. If we are to learn the true nature of these ancient relics, we will likely have to overpower its defenses through force of arms. That will not be easy. I don't know if that fleet is going to cut it, to be honest. However, regrettably, the mysterious Dr. Shakshor has slipped through our clutches, leaving his staff and test subjects behind. The Slugatish have been awoken and thankfully have no recollection of what they've been through. As for Shakshor, he is probably already on his way to some distant systems under a different name, plotting his next con. With a little luck, the next time he slips up, we'll be there to catch him. His disgraced staff seem to have been as blindsided as we were by his charm, and many have offered to join the Science Nexus permanently to make up for their mistakes. They are clearly not the brightest stars in the galaxy. I think we'll go with that, actually. What? In the years that follow, there are reported sightings of Admiral something across wholly tentacular space and beyond. When a celebrated leader dies, this kind of thing is not unknown, of course, and they had become a kind of legend since the Syzygy rendezvous, but we can't be sure, so Hetrix finally has died at the age of 141. Oh, we can be sure. There we go. Admiral Sleep Dragon Man has gained the lethargic trait. That's not a good idea. With the defeat of the defenses surrounding the ancient structure, we may find a way to explore its mysteries. Entering and traversing it may be difficult, but whoever built it must have possessed technology we can hardly dream of. Making matters more arduous, the fortress appears to be recovering. Some of the people who helped disarm the fortress have volunteered to attempt entering and exploring it with backup from the headquarters on Cathedral of the Kraken. Following through on our end will no doubt present its own challenges. Give the go-ahead.
Situation log has been updated.
Despite the ages of technology separating us and the builders of the fortress, one invention is timeless: a closed door. After having forced the fortress to shut down, we found all entrances sealed. The team dispatched to explore the fortress have found an airlock, which at least appears possible to open from the outside, if it had been in working order. Now, I have no recollection of how we are supposed to do the Enigmatic Fortress. I also think that there is some kind of random factor here. So I'm going to look up what we should do. Okay, to gain entry, we should use a local power surge. We will find someone to assist the team.
Situation log has been updated.
And that requires this science vessel to go in and research. And I have the order of how we should do things. Hey! We can call in favors here. It isn't enough though. Okay, so we want to call in favors. Thudhotes and Satao State, you are the most relevant ones. Hi there. I want favors from you. I want 5 favors. Do you want some minerals? Yep, that seems fine. Confirm. And they agreed. Now the other one is the Satao State. Hi there. How about we get some favors from you? Do you want some minerals? Yep, that seems fine. Very good. Galactic Community, call in favor. I believe that costs us influence. But you know, that'll be fine. Call in favor. Boom. And there's a majority. Now we need to pay attention to this. Governing ethics shift in the Zyres combine, they have become more militaristic. Who is the Zyres combine? Can't remember that at all. Is that some kind of tiny little thing somewhere? Yep, it's this little thing here. This is slowly upgrading, very good. We need more jobs on this planet.
Has concluded.
Adjusting energy supply. Having stabilized the ship's connection to the power system of the fortress, we must decide how much energy to supply in the first surge. Since the technology is unfamiliar, the exact amount is difficult to determine. 2 estimates are available, higher and lower. Okay, so this actually has changed since the guide that I was looking at. Let's see here. So if we go with the higher energy estimate, we will actually reactivate the fortress. So we'll go with the lower one. Airlock opened. At first, the amount of energy supplied to the fortress seemed too small to make a difference. Then, the area surrounding the airlock slowly started to show signs of functioning. With some mechanical tricks and guesswork, the team accessed the controls and managed to open the airlock itself. Although not by the cleanest docking procedure, they are now inside the fortress. Let's hope we can also get them out. I think I want to assign an envoy to the Senate, just to be sure here. Did that immediately pass? 78,000. Let's assign a final envoy. No, it didn't immediately. Okay. The away team find their way blocked by a massive bulkhead. The team report that there is a recessed alcove to their right, housing a pedestal and a contraption wrought in the same black metal as the fortress itself. They believe this device is the key to opening the bulkhead. The leader of the explorers describes it as 3 upright poles spaced equidistant across the top of the pedestal, with 3 rings, metal tori, of varying sizes placed around the leftmost pole, the smallest at the top and the largest at the bottom. That sounds like a regular move ring from that one to that one. The correct one is to rearrange the metal tori on the poles, so let's do that. Tower rebuilt. After the course of action was announced, a moment of silence followed, then vague scraping noises as the team attempted to carry out their plan. A splashing sound, so loud that at first you think the team has been swatted like small insects, is followed by cheers from the team as they report that a passage has opened. The bulkhead appears to have rapidly transformed into an unpleasant-smelling liquid reminiscent of purple quicksilver. Whatever that is. Combined with a relatively mundane puzzle mechanism, you have a feeling the team has been victims of an elaborate prank set up millennia ago. Well, we can laugh about it now, at least. The other options would have reactivated the fortress, which would not have been as humorous. Yeah, now we're at 80,000. But just to be on the safe side, let's get some favors from the assembly of Hyosun as well. Do you want some minerals? How about energy credits? Do you want Zoro? Oh. Yeah, you want Shroud. Confirm. And yeah, that was what I was looking at. We need to establish jobs on this planet. I guess we'll just build a generator district for now. Let's build 2 of them. And we can rearrange them later, if needed. Church of Sepia. More alloy foundries. We're redoing things here. And they agreed. The pivot. The team reports that they have reached what appears to be the geometric center of the fortress, even if the internal geometry leaves some doubt if the concept of a center is even relevant in there. What is indisputably relevant is how the fortress is powered, which makes the team's new discovery all the more interesting. Dark matter is funneled around the fortress and then back to the core, like a cardiovascular system. Although the flow has stopped, the team has found signs that it's starting again. We can take all the time we want to study it, but it needs to be stopped. Now. And we'll find a way. Mm.
Situation log has been updated.
Let's pause the game, call in our favors here. I really want this to... Why did these guys decide to propose this measure? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, so... What's the projects here now? Supply dark matter. That is the one we have to do. One science ship. We could use a military ship. Use force. That would destroy the vault. All the ships in the system. Every planet in the system would be turned into a tomb world, and all other uninhabitable ones would become a molten world. That would be slightly amusing. The black hole research would also be an event success. Then we'd have to go to a black hole, which we could do on our own. Home system research. So we can do that as well. That gives let's just okay. Supply dark matter. Good. Okay. Mod addict has leveled up. This is good.
The special project has concluded.
Dark matter gambit. Whoever built the fortress might have been more knowledgeable than we, but not more clever. Supplying our own dark matter to close the loop of the power system in the fortress worked, and the core is now effectively cut off from providing power to its systems. Finally, we can take the time to have a closer look at what these knowledgeable people have accomplished. 5,000 of each of the research trees, and we gain the research option Enigmatic Encoder, and 30% tech progress into that. And apparently we also get the Enigmatic Decoder. Finally. Now let's survey the system. And... can jump down there? I don't think we have the influence to claim that system. The fortress should be gone though? Yes, it is. Whoa, that would be even more costly. You have to go repair, please.
Research concluded.
Okay, so we found an archaeological site there. It's an ancient battle site. We have also completed the research of fortified core layers, 10% more defense platform hull points. Additional layers of armor plating within the structure itself improves the resilience of military stations. We definitely don't need that. Let's get loader efficiency 2. This colony needs gene clinic.
System survey concluded.
Good. sanctuary. Yeah, that's that system. I mean, I don't see why we want to help the AI get that system, so we're just gonna stay out of it. I don't want to give a ring roll to this AI. They can go take it themselves if they want to. And I don't think they're strong enough, to be honest. Matter decompressor, boring. Or boring. The key to extracting matter from the black hole is the ultimate refinement of the gravity redirection system, forming a focused area of twisted gravity, in effect creating a vast drill whose bore is made of redirected and concentrated gravitational force. Excellent. Yes, we will pay you 5,000. We can actually upgrade it one more time. I don't see why we shouldn't. Some lacking jobs here, so let's upgrade to assistant capital complex, please. I like how the AI builds colonist ships when there is nothing to colonize, and it actually costs them upkeep to maintain them. Governor Therion Dracus has gained the stubborn trait.
Research concluded.
It's okay. We have completed the proclamation broadcasts for edict duration plus 10%. More aggressive information campaigns improve the populace's receptiveness to edicts. Then let's get cell revitalization 2. And this fleet really isn't worth upgrading or reinforcing for me. I'll just let the AI deal with that, but I'll jump the fleet to the Hell's Maw system. Where we will keep it in orbit of the L-gate.
System survey concluded.
Good. Now let's get the final system here.
Construction completed.
This planet can now build another building. Can't build a Citadel of Faith. It requires a system capital complex, which would require 80 pops. I frankly do not know how we are supposed to get. We'll just have to wait. This one we can build another administrative office on. On this planet, they move the buildings around. That's interesting. Let's build an energy grid, upgrade that, and then build generator districts. How much housing do these things give? I don't think we want to do it like that. You know what? Stop that. And as a matter of fact, let's not do that. Let's replace this. Yeah, thank you. With an energy grid. Build. No. Now I'm being clumsy. Replace with the generator districts. and remove the mine thing from this planet. We don't need a mining planet because that energy matter thing is making so much minerals for us that we rather need energy. I mean, it makes so much minerals. Shroud is accessible. Communicate. It all looks so different on this side. There is a presence here, occupying this entire part of the Shroud. We have met spirits before, but this is something else. Something vastly more powerful. Something far more ancient. It seems unaware of us as of yet. Perhaps it is sleeping. Perhaps we are simply beneath its notice. Perhaps we should leave. I think we should exit the Shroud. I don't want to press my luck. And I don't want an avatar in our home system. Okay, we can build something here. Okay, so we want a slave processing facility, I believe. Yep. And upgrade these. And on this planet we also want a slave processing facility, I'm pretty sure. Especially since we have more slaves than we have tentaculars on the planet. However, I think this is time for ending this episode. So thank you all so very much for joining me. And I will see you all in the next episode.